Now, the French authorities say rail travel is likely to remain disrupted during Saturday, a day after sabotage attacks on the high-speed rail network. While repairs continue on the 3 affected routes, investigators are analysing forensic evidence collected from at least 4 crime scenes outside Paris. The French Prime Minister says police and intelligence services are working hard to find and punish those responsible. Well, let's go live to our correspondent Andrew Harding, who is at a train station in central Paris. So, Andrew, what is the latest on the disruption today?
Good morning. Well, the disruptions do continue. I'm outside the Gare de Montparnasse, which serves the west coast, the Atlantic coast of France. And the arrivals and departures boards inside is showing an hour or 2 delays on a lot of lines, but also many trains coming and going. So the start of a return towards something like normality. A lot of people saying they're getting emails and SMS messages from the national rail authorities telling them about when they should or shouldn't come to the station. So that seems to be reducing some pressure on the lines, people delaying their trips and so on. It's the same with the Eurostar to London. This morning we're told that about 80% of those trains are running, again with the occasional delay, but nothing like the chaos yesterday.
And what about the investigation into the sabotage? Do the authorities have any idea yet who might have been behind it?
Well, if they do, they're not telling us at this stage. We've had no word of any arrests or any suspects being identified. Remember that there was a group of people seen at a site south of Paris running away from an arson attack site. That was foiled, actually, on that line heading south towards Marseille. But obviously the investigators there and at the other 3 sites have been looking for forensic evidence. They are taking DNA samples and those are already being analysed. There is a suspicion here, a growing suspicion, that it could possibly be that they're looking for local extremists, perhaps left-wing extremists who might have organised this. One of the things they're investigating is an incident in May, which we've just been told about, which looks potentially like some sort of practice run, in that there was an arson attack or an attempted attack near to Marseille, just as the Olympic torch relay was arriving in that southern port city. So plenty of information for the authorities here to be combing through, but as yet no signs of who they think was behind this.
And has the disruption yesterday dampened the start of the Olympics, or have the Parisians just gone, this has happened, but we're going to enjoy the festivities anyway?
I think they've shrugged it off. I mean, it's not great weather today, but the forecast is good for the coming weeks. And I think people here generally thought that the opening ceremony was a triumph, despite the weather, and people just very anxious and excited to get on with the sport.
Andrew Harding, live at a railway station there in central Paris. Thank you very much.